to some big damage. Jump knocked him out of the air. Meets them air to air. Jump. Ooh, what a smart throw. Gets the throw and continues on the offense. Excellent block. Plenty of health. Full gauge it. How did they read that throw? Who will set the bait at this range? Drops them. Oh, the throw connects. Throw forward rush. Great job in escaping. Connects with the throw. Player one needs to wait. Draw super hard incoming. What were they thinking? Throws them. Noticeable. There's a burnout. Checking with the fireball. How will they read? Are you kidding me? Player two gets the win in a convincing fashion. It's not over yet. Just believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Utilizes the parry here to try and establish the pace. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Throw whips. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Ooh, what's this? The combo's there. Great work finding the opening. Strings it all together. Beautiful setup with a getso. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes with a projectile for their opening shot. Grabs them. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Player two will look to apply nice counter. Still slugging it out at this range. The throw whips, brushes that off and keeps going. Ah, burnout activates. What'll happen here? Big opportunity, knockdown. Here comes the mix-up, throws them. Player two has the chance to win the round if they can put their drive, wraps it up with a throw. Player one brings it home.
A new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Deftly shuts out the jumper. Throws him down. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're gonna eat tons of damage. Takes a trip. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Lands the forward throw. The corner pressure continues. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. Taking stock. They get driven into the wall, breaking their guard. Going in. Oh, burnout triggered. Player one can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Player two will come from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Whiffs the throw. Shoots off a fireball up close. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Risky up-close scrap still going. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Dashes forward. Player one holding on to that corner advantage. Drive gauge on deck. Ooh, what a smart throw. Knockdown and life below block. Their spacing is willing to risk it for the overdrive. They return to center stage. This is gonna hurt. Will they gamble something here on a flatline zone? Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Starts things off with a jump in. Reversal. Manages to block the jump in. It's overhead. Barely blocks the jump in. What's next? Gets him with a Euro step. Does he right? Full SA meters on deck for both. There's the wall splat. They can't do anything now. No way. No signs of running up from out of the corner. Connects with the throw. Dangerous. Getting it all on the drive rush. On the forward rush. Blocks the low kick. They're backed into the corner. Burn out, but they may have a plan. That final push at the end paid off in spades. When you have a chance to finish things, you gotta take it. Player one was an absolute beast in that match.
Challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Denies that throw attempt. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. What are they thinking here? With the forward throw, the battle in the corner continues. Both sides have full drive and plenty of health. Let's see how things open up. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. There's the punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can cap. Triggers the super and is looking to put this out of reach. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation. In a dire situation, it gets... Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes with the projectile for their opening shot. Checks them with the projectile. Dashes. Shoryu engine gives them the fist. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. This is the ideal range to utilize the fireball game. Hits them with a stop and block. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Experiencing burnout. Lighting up the skies with Kagero no Mai. Gets into perfect fireball range. A quick breather. Yo! Critical art now? Player 2 has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within range to win this round. Who will set the bait at this range? They're using a fireball to force a reaction. They gotta dig down the low. These fighters are swinging for control of the match. Who's gonna take it? Jump! The jump in is rejected. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Sticks out a kick. Sets up with the jump in. And eats it. The drive impact doesn't work. All the throw connects. Plant finds the target. Okay, here we go. Plant wall splat into the guard break. Gets the quick dash short. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Cross that off. Player 2, maybe it comes off the tank and scores the win. That was catch as catch can as you're gonna get in a fight.
A new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? They're not going to allow any jump-ins. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Difficult situation for a throw. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. The drive gauge is completely empty. meaning their ability to block is also weak. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Will this super art connect? Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. KO. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Projectile to try and change the situation. Jumps up, throws them to negate the block. Charges forward. The drive impact doesn't get them the punish counter, but it's still good. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Experiencing burnout. Not much life difference. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. Overhead, but it won't work. The swagger step sends him flying. Low heavy. Risky up close scrap still going. A super art? Excellent read. What were they thinking? Oh, here we go. In attack range. This is gonna hurt. This is a bad situation to be in. Put the fear of God in it. Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
Challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Checking their opponent. Tries to get a breather with a projectile. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. They're not going to allow any jump-ins. Deal some damage with that quick combo. Opts for the throw. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Opts for the air-to-air encounter. Trying to read each other here? Throws him. What's next? I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Nails the anti-air. Nice tech. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 creates a good corner down to the wire. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. What a finish. Great read on the life gauge there. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Let's off a projectile to waste time. Reacts to the throw. Feeling out the spacing. They decide to take a breather to regroup. Trying to read each other here? What's the next move? They gotta make sure not to splurge with that drive gauge and leave themselves vulnerable. Both fighters planning something? Yoga float. Uses the fireball to try and get a reaction. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. What'll happen here? Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Time to reassess the situation? Big throws. Knockdown and teleport. That's an inferno to turn up the heat. Player 2 needs the... This is gonna hurt. Goes low. goes to the air. Even the slightest hit may end the round. They can't. Perfect execution with the anti-air. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? With a daring impact to wrap up the round. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. This is the time to use fireballs to chip away at an opponent. Anti-air in the clutch. Both fighters are standing firm with plenty of help from... This is gonna hurt. Anticipated that throw. Ooh, he knocked him out of the air. Looking for... Reads the jump in perfectly. Crowns him from above. Jump! Oh my god, they just choked it up. Both sides getting ready. Ooh, what a smart throw. Notice a broad super hard incoming. Like betting it all on the dry brush. Does he right? They think this time to bust this out? Hopes the pit is over. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight? Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Anticipates the overhead. Player 1 has the life lead. Now they get pushed into the corner, or it's going to be very difficult to escape. Well-timed corner switch. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to end the throw? Ends the round. Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireballs. Peppers them with the lightning kicks. Throws them to negate the block. Player 2 can build off this lead. Okay, creating some space here. Zones with the fireball. Medium kick. Breaks the block with a throw. What'll happen here? The life remaining tells us we're halfway through this match. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Super hearts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation hits them with a stopping block. Extra comes off the tank and scores the win. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
A new warrior has entered the ring.
HP maxed, side quests done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checking their opponent. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. The low kick is blocked. Tries to bait him with the projectile. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. A nice chunky combo. Can they keep up the assault? The jump in catches them. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Life lead opens up. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. Fireball from very long. What's next for you? They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. Blocks the low heavy. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. All right, what's coming up next? Slips the grab. A clutch drive move here can close out this round for either fighter. Both fighters planning something? KO! Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Fireball from very long range. What's next here? The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. A quick breather. Smart play with the throw. Lots of life to play with. And full SA meters. What will they do? What's the next move? Jumps up, brushes that off, and keeps going. Still slugging it out at this range. Going in. Big throw. All the throw connects. Not close enough for the throw. This can lead to some big damage. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Are we gonna see a comeback here? The drive impact doesn't work. Impact squash. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Shifts them for the win. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Connects with medium kick. That feeling of this is gonna hurt. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Quick dash. Jinrai connects with the throw. What's next? Nice fireball. Man, stop. Go. Good decision with that throw. Mace finds the target. Player two. Wow, that throw did some juicy damage. Player one turning it right up with a super. Giving him the warning button with a serious hit. The blade kick. Player one denies the jump in. They back down to regroup. This may be the final push. The next touch may decide this round. Close range projectile. Player two is in a very good spot now. Can this drive bring them back? A jump? Clinches the win! But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
Here comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Deftly shuts out the jumping. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? All right, what's coming up next? Oh, talk about overextending. Player one may be just about done this round, but they still have a chance with a full drive gauge to tap into. That drive impact is blocked. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Impact's a no-go. Good job blocking the jumping. They're showing us down to the wire. Experiencing burnout. Player two has completely used all of their drive gauge, but they still have enough life left to take the round if they play smart. Who will capitalize on it? Finishes it with the anti-air. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. That drive impact is blocked. Who's going to start things off? Double lariat, and now? Things are slow going right now. So target lock and scoop. Player two can't use any drive moves without burning out. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. All the throws connects. Medium kick hits. A quick breather. Tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. Big, ooh, what a smart throw. What's next? Overhead, but it won't work. Closes it out. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Here comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? That was a solid anti-air. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Deftly shuts out the jump kick. Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have into their game plan? Knockdown. Player two chases them down. Oh, with the throw. The impact gets blocked. Low heavy hits. Mix up incoming. Taking stock. Just out of range for that throw. Oh! Canceling each other out. These fighters are in sync. They break things off to take a quick breather. The drink level's at 4. All inhibitions are out the window. Gets a normal hit from the drive impact. They're still good. Opts for the air-to-air encounter. Back throw for the side switch. Both fighters are trying not to get trapped in the corner. Who's gonna take it? Player one in there! Player one hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. From low heavy to who's going to start things off? Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. Jump. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Player two needs to use the cut of the corner here. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Knockdown and throw leaves them wide open. There's a change of size. Smart play with the throw. Throws a fire. The low. Scrapping it out up close. Super Art on deck for both fighters. Will this Super Art do anything? Wow, that's some big time damage there. Both fighters are playing with a full deck of drive. They need to show their hand and do gotta do better than that. The drive impact doesn't work. Impact squash. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? This is what a finish. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? A jump in? Hits them with a stop and block. Extra spicy Shoryu connects. Genius read with that throw escape. Oh my god, they just chunked it up. Gotta do better than that. Amazing. Ooh, the drive impact hits for a punish. Oh, pop low heavy, but no go. There's the drive impact. Both sides getting it all on the drive rush. Blocks the low kick. What's next? Drive impact misses. Target combo into. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch it? The drive impact doesn't work. What now? In with the crossover. Burns out. These fighters are goes to the air. Are you kidding me? Player two comes out on top with that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all.
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Goes air to air to deny them a chance. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. Can't tech the throw? All right, what's coming up next? Perfect execution and gameplay nets our fighter a perfect round. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Answers with a psycho uppercut. Springs forward with the drive rush. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Risky up-close scrap still going. OD psycho uppercut puts them on the ropes. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. The low heavy is denied. Drive gauge, oh, burnout triggered. Impact squash, drops them from the air. They're stunned. All they need to do is get enough damage to finish it. What now? Player 1 has a full drive gauge but is on the brink of death. Rushes in. What a finish! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants. The low! Hits them with a stopping bomb. Both fighters look to set things up as they continue to jostle for position. Goes low. With super arts into play, it's really anything goes as this punish counter sets the table. Taking chunks out of each other. Super arts to show off what a PhD and fighters can do for you. Confirms the reservation for the cycle chamber. Backing all of Kucha's state and becoming and punching bag. Oh, forward rush. They're gonna teach you a lesson here. You play with fire, you're gonna get burned. Good presence of mind to pull the trigger. Answers with a fireball. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Can they close this round without relying on drive? Definitely stays out of range. Pokes with a kick. It is over. Player 2 really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama.
Here comes a new challenger.
Give me that drama, give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time!
Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? The combo's there. Player 2 with the life lead. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Nice! Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Springs forward with the drive rush. Pokes with a medium kick. Knockdown and shows the medium kick. Drive rush to keep it going. Oh, what's this? This is gonna be bad news. Turnout. Expect ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Quick dashing. Connects with medium kick. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Super connects with the throw. Scuff him. Barely blocks the... Ooh, what a smart throw. Quick medium poke. Getting up close and getting it all on the drive rush. Plenty of health, full gauges. Will this super art do anything? Wants to close it out in style, but is it enough? Ooh, we're not done here. Amazing. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? A single hit from anti-air in the clutch. Are you kidding me? Player 2 made some smart moves there. Great game. Give me that drama, give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time!
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Blocks the jump in. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. The grab misses. Gets the counter hit throw. Takes a trip. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? And the throw ends the round. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. From up above, are we going to see some fireworks here? They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Player two jackknife maximum cuts clean through him. Shinrai kick hits him with a stop and pop. Experiencing burnout. Knockdown and takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to dictate the pace. Player doesn't let up and gets the stun. KO! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Medium kick into. Ooh, what a smart throw! Brings down the waning moon on him. Not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it. Good presence of mind to pull the trigger. Player one needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Oh, drive rush. Forward throw. Laying the pressure on Thing. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Noticeable life lead is a comeback. It is over. Player one comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it.
Here comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Tries to turn up the pressure with an overdrive projectile. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Takes a trip. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. Solid combo. Makes a huge statement with that finish. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Throws them to negate the block. Whiffs with that huge attack. Going in, his Shoryu engine gives him the business. You've got to be mindful of reaching jump-ins at this range. Oh, could be the start of something. Zones with the fireball. So, what's next? Utilizes the parry here to try and establish the pace. Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. Doing some quick planning? Halfway through this round. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Sneaks in above. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Oh, what's this? Digs in deep to get that drive in. Ooh, catches out the cage right there. Will this be enough to kill? It doesn't kill. They're still in this. What are they gonna do? They both decide to ease the tension and back off. Uses their drive kick. Oh, kisses the fireball. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Opens with the fireball. Looks to add more pressure by parrying the projectile. Last round saw some incredibly calm nerves despite the odds stacked against them. This will be a big win if they can keep it up. Time to reassess the situation. Going in. Player hits the drive. Avoids getting stuck in. Ooh, what a smart throw. Knockdown and doing some quick planning. Our fighters are at a standstill. What's the play here? They may be planning to spend their drive gauge here. Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. Gets into perfect fireball range. So, what's next? Adds a bit of OD spice there. Midway through the round, expect to see our fighters settle into their groove. At the midway point of the round, what's next? Player 2! Oh my god, they just choked it up! Both sides. Will this super art do anything? Wait, what? Are they actually dead? What? That was enough to kill? Yo, that read was godlike! Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
A new challenger.
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Deftly shuts out the jumper. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Bops him with a target. Knockdown. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Chin right kick for a mix-up. Gets him. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Uses the parry. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Goes low. Player 1 can't use any drive moves, experiencing burnout. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. The drive impact doesn't work. Are we gonna see a comeback here? What now? Player 1 can't use any drive move. Sets up with the jump in. Critical art is on deck. Both of them back off. They may be preparing for the final exchange. Player 1 can't let this simmer. Gets them with a quick low kick. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
The low. Shinrai. Perfect parry. Uses the target combo as a filler. Player 2 managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. Devotes all that meter to the goddess of the hunt. We're about to get a big knockout kiss. Oh! Player 2. Oh, yo! Raw super hit. Spends it all on the super! Not shy one bit about it! Good presence of mind to pull the trigger! What a sick super armor use! This is gonna hurt! Come for them with a phalanx! Super armor! Cold and calculating! This is a quick... No way they did that! It is over! Player 2 has gotta be feeling good getting